Hello everyone, welcome back to IELTS sharing community. Okay, and today we're going to do another practice test. Okay, in IELTS Cambridge 15 listening test 1 part 2. Alright, so we're gonna answer the questions from 11 to 20. Okay, you ready? Alright, so before we get started, don't forget to like and share this video to support us, okay? And let's go! Okay, so, well, here is kind of multiple choice questions, alright? So, this one is not that difficult, like we need to pick up two from 5 options, okay? And I'm gonna talk about it later here. So what we need to do is to read the title and imagine what is talking about later. All right, it's maybe talk about a holiday. Okay, and here just from question 11 to 14, and according to the speaker, the company, blah blah, they need to highlight keywords. All right, you don't need to highlight all of them. All right, you just need to highlight keywords that make each option different. All right, and so has been in business for longer than most of its competitors. So like longer than competitor. Alright? No need to highlight lots of keywords. Arrange holidays to more destinations than it. And number 12, where, okay, we can have a place here, meet to a manager before traveling to Isles of Man. Alright, so the tour management of this company. Okay, so we have Liverpool, Heysham and Luton. The next one, how many lunches are included in the price of the holiday? Okay, how many lunch? Just focus on lunch. Alright, because they may have breakfast or dinner or something, or maybe 3, 4 or 5. Okay, number 4, pay extra. Okay, so for we need to pay for guarantee a larger room, booking at short notice or transfer to another day, transferring. Okay, so that. Alright, from question 15 to 20 to 1 and or a number, just one, okay, and a number. And we have day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and day 6. Okay, so we have some activity here and some notes that we need to listen carefully. Arrive, here, view of something, so it's supposed to be a noun. Okay, found in, this is a number, so this is supposed to be number as well. Okay, maybe a year or something. Travel along, blah blah blah, the train to the this is a noun. Okay, of something, maybe we arrive somewhere of Schneefel. Day 4, provide something. Okay, it's for sure it's a noun. Alright, for local transport and heritage sites. Oh, what do you think what we need to travel? And the next one, number 5, free time, coach to Castle tall, alright, formal something. And this is formal is like some old person or old thing no longer be in that position anymore. Okay, maybe we have former prime minister or president or something. Like Obama is the former president of the United States. Okay, and this is verb, and this is for sure is a noun. Maybe something. Okay, some titles or whatever, I don't know. And day 6, leave. That's it. Okay, so you ready?
Part 2. You will hear a woman giving a presentation about a holiday on an island in Britain that her company organises. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 14. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Good morning. My name's Erica Matthews, and I'm the owner of Matthews Island Holidays, a company set up by my parents. Thank you for coming to this presentation, in which I hope to interest you in what we have to offer. We're a small family-run company, and we believe in the importance of the personal touch. So we don't aim to compete with other companies on the number of customers. What we do is build on our many years' experience, more than almost any other rail holiday company, to ensure we provide perfect holidays in a small number of destinations, which we've got to know extremely well. I'll start with our 6-day Isle of Man holiday. This is a fascinating island in the Irish Sea, with Wales to the south, England to the east, Scotland to the north, and Northern Ireland to the west. Our holiday starts in Heysham, where your tour manager will meet you. Then you'll travel by ferry to the Isle of Man. Some people prefer to fly from Luton instead, and another popular option is to go by train to Liverpool and take a ferry from there. You have 5 nights in the hotel, and the price covers 5 breakfasts and dinners, and lunch on the 3 days when there are organised trips. Day 4 is free, and most people have lunch in a cafe or restaurant in Douglas. The price of the holiday includes the ferry to the Isle of Man, all travel on the island, the hotel, and the meals I've mentioned. Incidentally, we try to make booking our holidays as simple and fair as possible. So, unlike with many companies, the price is the same whether you book 6 months in advance or at the last minute, and there's no supplement for single rooms in hotels. If you make a booking then need to change the start date, for example because of illness, you're welcome to change to an alternative date or a different tour for a small administrative fee.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 15 to 20.
So remember, we just write only one word, and or a number. Okay, so if you write more than one word,
now listen
it's
and answer questions 15 to 20.
Okay, so what does the holiday consist of? Well, on day 1, you'll arrive in time for a short introduction by your tour manager, followed by dinner in the hotel. The dining room looks out at the river, close to where it flows into the harbour, and there's usually plenty of activity going on. On day 2, you'll take the coach to the small town of Peel, on the way calling in at the Tynwald exhibition. The Isle of Man isn't part of the United Kingdom, and it has its own parliament called Tynwald. It's claimed that this is the world's oldest parliament that's still functioning, and that it dates back to 979. However, the earliest surviving reference to it is from 1422, so perhaps it isn't quite as old as it claims. Day 3, we have a trip to the mountain Snaefell. This begins with a leisurely ride along the promenade in Douglas in a horse-drawn tram. Then you board an electric train which takes you to the fishing village of Laxey. From there, it's an 8-kilometre ride in the Snaefell Mountain Railway to the top. Lunch will be in the cafe, giving you spectacular views of the island. Day 4 is free for you to explore using the pass which we'll give you. So you won't have to pay for travel on local transport or for entrance to the island's heritage sites. Or you might just want to take it easy in Douglas and perhaps do a little light shopping. The last full day, Day 5, is for some people the highlight of the holiday, with a ride on the steam railway from Douglas to Port Erin. After some time to explore, a coach will take you to the headland that overlooks the Calf of Man, a small island just off the coast. From there, you continue to Castletown, which used to be the capital of the Isle of Man and its medieval castle. And on Day 6, it's back to the ferry, or the airport if you flew to the island, and time to go home. Now, I'd like to tell you a bit more.
So I hope you like this video and see
That
you
is the
next
end
time.
of part
Bye.
2.